Hello and welcome to All Aboard in a brand new week. Before we kick off today's episode, I just want to say thank you to everyone who joined us at Ellington Park yesterday for their 130th anniversary celebration. It was an absolutely amazing day, had such a good time seeing so many people there and people joining us for board games throughout the day as well. We hope to see you guys at the shop in the future at some of our local events, including our after school clubs. A lot of parents seem to be quite interested, so we look forward to meeting you and your children again once more in the near future. The whole day was just absolutely wonderful. We had lovely sunshine, a lot of shade as well to keep a bit of the heat off. So many activities, there were so many workshops there. So if you were down there, I hope you had a wonderful time, and it was a pleasure again working with the Friends of Ellington Park. We look forward to doing so again in the future. So on to this week. We're going to kick off with some product highlights, beginning with this week's game of the week, Klondice. This is a game from Mindware Games and distributed by Coiled Spring. This is a dice rolling game where the objective is to fill up this cart with your gold nuggets represented by different dice. Similar to games like Sagrada, you can only place dice in certain places depending on the number rolled. So you're looking to be the last person to complete each line. If you do, you get the points. You play this over 6 rounds, and then whoever has the most points at the end of the game is the winner. It's really fast, it's really quick paced, it's easy to set up. There's a dice tower that once you've assembled you don't need to assemble again, and then the rest of it is just rolling dice. A lot of fun. Really do enjoy it. If you enjoy quick dice games, this is definitely one to consider. If you enjoy things like Sagrada but maybe looking for something a little bit lighter, I recommend casting your eye over Klondice. We do have a copy in the library for you to try out if you'd like to give it a go. One round is incredibly quick, so we can easily give you a good taster of what the game is like, and they are available in the shop, $29.95. That's Klondice, this week's game of the week. We've also got some releases coming out today in the shop. We have got Ticket to Ride Berlin, which will be arriving today, as well as the arrival of the latest Dixit game, Disney Dixit. We're all aboard the Disney train for the autumn. We've got our Lorcana, we've now got Dixit, and we'll have other stuff coming as well. But the highlight this week is Disney Dixit. We've also got some special promos to give away to people who buy Disney Dixit. It comes with some extra cards and a White Rabbit standee as well. So if you do buy a copy of Disney Dixit, you get those extra components as well. If you've not played Dixit before, it's a fun story-driven game where you will pick a card from your hands. They're quite abstract images, and then you will use a word or a sentence or a short story to describe your card. Everyone else then picks a card and puts it in, and then people are trying to figure out which one is which, and then people get points based on whose card is chosen. Really good fun. It's great for the whole family, and really works well for young children as well. Really gets sort of that creative juice flowing for them, getting them thinking about how to interpret stories, how to create stories as well. Really, really good fun, and that's available later this afternoon when that delivery does arrive. So that is everything for the new games this week. We also have bookings available, so we will go through those in just a moment as part of our events. We just want to touch upon Lorcana first. So we've just finished up our first round of our very first league. So we ran our league on Sundays. Each league is divided into 3 rounds, each of which is 4 weeks long. So it's 12 weeks in total. They just divide it into 3. At the end of each round, we award promos to people. Anyone that has participated in the first round of the league and wasn't here yesterday, we do have your promos tucked away, so you can come and pick those up when you next visit the shop, whether that's during the week or again on Sunday for the for Lorcana. We also do have a restock coming for Lorcana. We've not been given a date, but we've had the invoice, we've paid the invoice, and we're getting a lot more stock. Now, I have been told that this is it in terms of the restock for the moment, so we will still be under the limit per customer. That is a starter deck per customer and and 4 booster packs. If you do already have a deck or all 3 decks, then we will be prioritising people who do not currently have decks available so that they can take part in the weekly league. We are also starting up at the start of October a new weekly competitive tournament for Lorcana. This is 8 spaces every Thursday and will be sadly replacing Flesh and Bloods on Thursday nights, but this does give people a chance to play Lorcana in a more competitive environment. This won't be part of the league though, so there won't be any points given for this. However, we are having boosters as prizes, so everyone will get at least 1 booster pack for playing, and there'll be extra packs chucked in as well for people to win based on their results. It will be 3 rounds, each round 50 minutes, best of 3. So if that sounds like your thing, do come along, sign up for Thursday nights. Said it is strictly limited to 8 people, so if you do want to take part, then booking is essential. We need to know that you are coming to that. But if you want to take part in the league, a bit more casual affair, then it will be the Sundays where you can earn the league points as well. So on to bookings. So we do have a few things running in September and beyond. So first up, we have got Critical Sanctuary. You can see just in the back here. It's an RPG in a box. Best way really to describe it is an RPG with a board game sentiment. So the rules are sort of more written like a board game, but it is a full RPG. Inside, you've got a whole rules system. You've got a 9-episode campaign. You've got characters. You've got item cards, location cards. You've got your NPC cards, maps, the whole shebang, all in one box. We've run Critical Foundation before, had an absolute blast with that. We're really looking forward to this one. We have 3 spaces currently. We will be running that on a Monday night. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, do get in touch and let us know, and we will book you into one of the remaining spaces. Once all 4 spaces are booked up, we will be running it from an agreed date, but that will be every Monday for 9 weeks. We'll run 1 episode per week, and then probably play some board games or maybe a bit of Cairn RPG or something afterwards for the rest of the evening. So on to the other bookings. So this week we have got Castles of Burgundy running on Wednesday night as part of the Board Games Club. We've got 2 spaces remaining for this one. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, a good old-fashioned classic Euro game, do let us know. It is the deluxe version from GameFound, so we have splashed out a bit on this one, and we're looking forward to getting that to the table. So if you do like your sort of classic Euros, then do let us know, and we will book you in for that one. I said there are 2 spaces remaining for Castles of Burgundy, and of course we have tables available at the Board Games Club anyway for people who just want to play other games. Then next week on the 20th we have got Ultra and Precognition. Precognition is a sort of deck management, deck drafting game from Ludonauts, the people behind games like Cult Express and Living Forest. And the other game, Ultra, is a sort of cross between a board game and an RPG. It's based on a French RPG of the same name. In this board game, you are visiting different villages, completing challenges to make sure that the villages are safe. There's a narrative as well that takes you through the story, and you can like build up your castle as well. So there's a lot of different elements at play in here, sort of resource management, RPG, narrative, tile placement, all sort of coming together into a really lovely game with some high quality components as well. We've got 2 spaces left for that evening as well, so if you would like to join in on that, do let us know. And then also on the 21st of September, so that will be the Thursday in just over a week's time, we have got a couple of spaces left for the Witcher board game. One of our customers bringing their copy along to play that, so if that sounds like your kind of thing, we do have a couple of spaces left and you can join us for that and envelop yourself in the world of The Witcher. So on to this week's event, and as always we have our usual fair run-in. So RPG Club on Monday nights, we have our Board Games Club on Wednesday evenings. However, this is now paired with our daytime gaming group on Wednesdays between 12 and 5. We had our first one last week, and we're looking forward to this week as well. Really, this kind of thing only grows with your participation. So if you are around Wednesday afternoons, you've got nothing to do, maybe you're just off for the day, or you work nights for example, or you're just looking to get out a bit more, then consider the new Wednesday daytime gaming group. That is 12 till 5, a great place to meet new people, play some games, maybe even try out a new hobby if you've not played board games before. So that's 12 till 5, that's £3 per person, and then the Board Games Club in the evening, £3 per person for that session as well. And Thursdays is our soon to be rebranded Thursday Nights Gaming. We've got our Pathfinder, D&D, we do have a spare table, so if anyone would like to play anything else in the shop, whether that's a one shot for an RPG they have, or they just want to play some board games, do let us know. We have a table available downstairs, seats up to 4 people, and of course our Flesh and Blood event as well. And then we round out the working week with Friday, just a day for people to come along and play. Of course, every day now we have our after school club running Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 till 6 p.m, which is half price for children that come along. Parents, if you'd like to come along, you are more than welcome. We do encourage parents to come and play some games with the children, but if you just want to drop your children off and pick them up at 6, then we have plenty of board games to keep them entertained. As we head into the weekend, we've got the Saturday Social. Again, we have 2 tables available now, the other 2 taken up with our D&D groups. So again, if you'd like to come down and just spend some time with a family or friends, then we have those tables available for you where you can discover over 300 different board game titles. And then Sunday is our Lorcana League, the Illumineers League, and we kick off round 2. We also introduce in some new point earners for you for the league for round 2. The first one being everyone that plays every week of round 2 gets an extra point at the end of the round. That is, of course, if you haven't maxed out your 10 points per week anyway. And also we will be running a theme for this one for decks. Anyone that comes along each week and plays with a deck made up entirely of commons and uncommons gets an extra point that week for playing. So a couple of extra challenges there for you to earn yourself some extra points as well. We'll be interested to see what kind of decks you come up with a bit more of a limited pool of cards. So that is everything for this week, guys. Thank you for sitting through this with me. If you have any questions about what has been discussed or anything within the shop, don't hesitate to put a comment below and we will get back to you. And as always, it's a pleasure and we are looking forward to seeing you in the boardroom.